if you feel like you're always busy, but your life isn't actually moving forward, there's a high chance you're stuck in a silent trap most people never notice. It's called productive procrastination, and it's far more dangerous than laziness, because when you're lazy, at least you know you're not doing anything. But productive procrastination feels like progress. You're always doing something. You reply to messages, you clean your workspace, you watch videos to learn, you research tools, you plan your next move. Your day is full, but your life is not changing. You tell yourself, I'm preparing. I'm learning more before I start. I just need a better plan. I'll do it when I'm ready. And that sounds reasonable. It sounds responsible. It even sounds smart. But deep down, you feel a quiet discomfort, a subtle frustration, because there's one thing you know you should be doing, and you keep delaying it, again and again and again. This pattern becomes especially dangerous for men in their 30s and 40s, because at this stage, you don't just want activity, you want direction, you want progress, you want a life that actually feels meaningful. But productive procrastination gives you the illusion of control. It keeps you safe, because as long as you're preparing, you don't have to face uncertainty. You don't have to risk failure. You don't have to be judged. You don't have to feel inadequate. So your brain chooses the safer path. Stay busy, but avoid the one action that truly matters. Let's make this real. You say you want to build a business, but instead of contacting your first customer, you spend weeks consuming content about marketing, branding, funnels, strategy. You know everything, except what it actually feels like to sell something. You say you want to get in shape, but instead of doing a simple 20-minute workout, you spend hours comparing programs, diets, supplements. You know the theory, but your body hasn't changed. You say you want to improve your relationship, but instead of having one honest conversation, you read posts, watch advice, analyze communication styles. You understand the ideas, but nothing shifts in real life. This is the pattern. Movement without direction, activity without outcome, noise without progress, and over time, this slowly destroys your confidence, because a part of you knows you're not moving forward. So you start to doubt yourself, you start to question your discipline, you start to think you lack motivation. But that's not the real issue. The real issue is avoidance. You are avoiding the one action that carries emotional risk, the call that might be rejected, the message that might be ignored, the first version that might look bad, the conversation that might feel uncomfortable. That's the line your brain doesn't want to cross, so it keeps you busy on the safe side, and the longer you stay there, the harder it becomes to move. Because your brain starts to confuse thinking with doing, planning with progress, learning with execution. But they are not the same. You can think for years and still be in the same place. You can plan endlessly and never change your life. You can learn everything and still not move an inch. Real progress only begins when there is exposure. Exposure to discomfort, exposure to uncertainty, exposure to possible failure. That's the price of growth. And most people unconsciously avoid paying it. That's why they stay stuck. Not because they are incapable, but because they never step into the arena. So how do you break out of this loop? You don't need a complex system. You don't need another course. You don't need more information. You need one simple rule. Every single day, do one action that directly moves your life forward that you've been avoiding. Just one. One uncomfortable action. One real step. It might be small, but it must be real. Make the call you've been delaying. Send the proposal you keep editing. Upload the first imperfect video. Go to the gym even if it's only 15 minutes. Say what you've been holding back. Do the thing that creates actual movement. It will feel messy. It will feel incomplete. It will feel uncomfortable. Good. That's how you know it's real. Because clarity does not come from more thinking. Clarity comes from action, from feedback, from adjusting in motion, from seeing what actually works in the real world. Listen carefully. You are not stuck because you don't know enough. You are not stuck because you lack intelligence. You are stuck because you are avoiding exposure to the parts of life you can't control. But that's exactly where your growth is. That's where your confidence is rebuilt. That's where your direction becomes clear. On the other side of imperfect action. So starting today, stop adding more preparation. Stop waiting to feel ready. Stop hiding behind planning. Choose one meaningful action and do it before your brain has time to negotiate, because the life you want will not be built inside your head. It will be built in the moments you choose action over comfort, the moments you choose progress over safety, the moments you finally step forward, even when you don't feel ready. That's when your life actually begins to move.